Hi there, I'm Sylvie from Thrive After 55, and I wanted to talk today about 10 benefits of giving up alcohol for 1 month. Obviously, a lot of the benefits depend on how much you drink. If you're a very mild drinker, 1 glass a week, then probably you won't notice the results as much as someone who drinks probably 2 or 3 times a week or has a couple of glasses of wine every night. So this is my second time to embark on this 30-day or 1 month experience. I don't call it a challenge because I think it doesn't have to be a challenge. It's actually something quite enjoyable. And once you get over other people saying, why aren't you having a drink, and just being happy to be in your own space and just say I'm having some time out, there's many beneficial experiences rather than challenges. So number one, the thing that most people report, and the thing I notice myself, is weight loss. Alcohol carries a lot of sugar, and unfortunately it's calories which are not at all beneficial. They call them dead calories, and they turn, unfortunately, mostly into white fat, which sits around your middle. And anyone who drinks quite a bit will know that. Men seem to lose weight far more quickly when they give up alcohol than women do. I'm not sure whether that's because of volumes of beer versus glasses of wine, but it's something, if you notice a couple do it together, the male often loses more than the female. So that's number one. Number two is you'll find that you have much better quality sleep. Sometimes we drink to help us sleep, but it's really not a good quality sleep. You miss out on the deep REM sleep, and you're more or less zonked out, which doesn't leave you feeling very good in the morning. If you do drink most nights, your brain does become quite dependent on alcohol, so you probably find for the first couple of nights you may be awake a bit more until you settle down, and then you'll realize that you're having such tremendous sleep. Number three, going along with the sleep, of course, is mental clarity improves. You'll feel much more alert, you'll remember things easily, you'll recall things, you'll be on the ball at work or whatever it is you're doing. You'll be able to think things through more clearly. You'll become more creative. So mental clarity is fantastic. 4, you notice changes in your skin. Alcohol is a dehydration substance, so you'll notice that your skin actually improves, and where you've had dry skin on your arms, legs, face, whatever, you'll find that your skin softens. And also, once again, if you do drink most nights, you probably don't realize, but you're carrying a little bit of swelling around your face, and you'll notice that that starts to go too. And that's one thing most people notice. They say, gee, you look good. They might think you've had some work done, but all you've really done is had some time off work. Number 5, off work, sorry. We wish, off alcohol. Number 5, no hangovers. How great is that you don't wake up feeling groggy. You don't have to worry about getting stopped by an RBT on the way to work in case your alcohol hasn't left the system. You don't have to worry about being late for work. You don't have to worry about being sick for work or missing out on things that you would normally do. You'll wake up bright and early in the morning and want to get on with things, so that's fantastic. Also, from a social point of view, when you're out drinking and drinking quite a lot with friends and family and having a good time, and sometimes we forget how much we've had if someone else is pouring the drinks and we're not really keeping an eye on how much we're drinking. We can get into all sorts of issues, or say something we regret, or do something we regret. I once told a taxi driver that I loved him, and I know that wasn't true, so I don't believe in vino veritas, in wine the truth. We don't always say the truth. We can sometimes speak a lot of nonsense, and more often than not, an excess of alcohol doesn't really produce good results. Too much alcohol can quite often result in something pretty bad happening, which we all know about. Number 7, you'll save money. Even if you buy cheap wine or bargain booze, you'll still save money if you're not spending money on alcohol. So you can treat yourself to something nice at the end of your month, if you like, with that money. You'll find, going along with mental clarity and no hangovers, that you'll be a lot more productive. So number 8 is productive. You'll have a lot more time. Sometimes when I've had a hard day at work, I come home, have a few glasses of wine, stick a DVD in the player and watch a movie, and I won't do much. I'll just flump down and call that relaxing, but it's not really. It's sort of mind-numbing once again, and doesn't lead to quality sleep. Means that you're not really doing anything. It's good to have a rest and a relax and a chill and watch a girly romantic movie. I love to do that. But if I'm not drinking or watching a DVD, I'm doing so much more. You know, writing things, getting on with stuff, doing things around the house that I wanted to put off. You just find you're far more productive, so it's great. And in line with that as well, number 9 is you'll find an increase of energy. Because you don't have all that sugar in your body, and you haven't slowed yourself down with a hangover, and you've got much more mental clarity, and you're feeling better, and you're probably losing weight, and you're drinking more water, which is a great thing. I usually have a big bottle of water in the fridge with freshly squeezed lime juice in it, so I help myself to that. I'm not really a soft drink person, which makes it a bit hard when you're going out. I will have sort of something like lemonade with lime and Angostura bitters, but mostly I'm either water, tea, or wine girl, so it's largely water and tea for me. I try not to drink the tea too late at night because the caffeine again will keep you awake and stimulated. Number 10, you'll have an overall increased sense of well-being. Alcohol is a depressant, and although it initially makes you feel like you're relaxed, and for some people may give them confidence in social situations, you'll find that without that alcohol, which, as I say, is a dehydration mechanism, it's a depressive potion, for want of a better word. It's full of sugar, it's toxic, there's nothing good in it for us, unfortunately. So you will find that your body is actually really quite enjoying having some time off. And after the month's up, you can go back to drinking if you wish. Some people cut down a lot. You'll find that once you've done this month off, that you realise you can control alcohol quite well. As I say, you might go back to your regular pattern, or you might give up completely. That's entirely up to you. And I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you do, please subscribe. Thank you very much.